Shalom. All right, Khan. Start this off giving all honor, praise, and glory to Heavenly Father, name and His Son.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wahakadosh Fakah.
Water Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. For the Holy Spirit, which allows us to come out here, which allowed us to come out here and gather. And, hopefully something that could be edifying, exhorting, and admonishing. You know what I'm saying? Once again, clearing the end from the beginning before this thing ends. This is the 33rd version, volume, whatever you want to call it. And pretty much, before we get going, double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone of Israel, and all the hopefully elect elders, apostles, and true teachers, and true prophets, and those aiding in this ministry in truth and sincerity. All right? You know what I'm saying? And, those slaves to be saved, or hoping to be saved, which you so-called, which will be the elected 1/3 of the Israelite race, according to these holy scriptures. All right? You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, West Indians, Seminole Indians, and African people scattered abroad that have repented and are back in on the true reality of the matter, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's expected of us. That's what's about to happen. And that's who we are ultimately. That's Hebrew Israelites. And now knowing, our the truth. You know what I'm saying? And what awaits us. Us being the Hebrew Israelites. Alright? So, Shalom. We're just jumping straight into this, man. Getting ready to declare the end for the beginning. And another thing that's set to, be the end, how pretty much help play out the end, is when the Lord, He give us His power, man, to pretty much rule over everybody that oppressed us, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's starting with you heathens, you natural heathens, and these we'll get to these niggas later, in this. So real quick, let's kick it off with that. Just get Isaiah 46:10 real quick. Well, shot. Whoever got it. And brother got scripture, bring him up.
Con.
You got it?
This is Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10. It says, declaring the end from the beginning.
Somebody hold Sirach 42 and 19. You see? So declaring the end from the beginning. That's what we are here to do. This is what we waiting on. This is our hope. All those that don't have hope, you condemn your mind already, man. You see what I'm saying? Because you ain't got faith. You ain't got hope. That's what hope and faith is the same thing. So if you're not hoping, if you're not hoping in the things you're supposed to be hoping on, because not just hoping in anything, but hoping in the things you're supposed to be hoping on, and hoping how you're supposed to be hoping, you basically condemned in your mind already. And we're not. This is why we come out here and do this, and we keep going. Because ultimately, what is the hope? Real quick, somebody grab that scripture. Revelation 13 and 10.
All right, I got it. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yep.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience.
What is?
Here.
What's here?
Here is the patience and the faith.
And the what?
And the faith.
That's right.
Of the saints.
You see? That's what the hope is, man. Because another word for what? Faith is hope. So we're supposed to have hope, and the hope is supposed to be when these damn so-called white people that oppressed us go into slavery. That's what's being declared from the beginning. So you can read that again, Isaiah 46 and 10. And then somebody want to get, matter of fact, I got this one. Go ahead and bring it out. Don't worry about it. Somebody else bring it out. Isaiah 46 and 10.
Isaiah 46 verse 10. Declaring the end from the beginning.
That's right.
And from the ancient times the things that are not yet done.
Yeah. Saying what?
Saying, my counsel shall stand.
Whose counsel gonna stand?
My counsel.
Yeah. That's what's gonna, see? This the counsel you gotta have. You see what I'm saying? if you have the Lord's counsel, this the only way you're gonna be able to stand, right? Because counsel is ultimately the instruction. The Lord is basically His counsel. It involves, it consists of Him telling you how to stand, how you're gonna stand. What keeps you standing is knowing that these people put us in slavery. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't went in slavery yet. What keeps you that's what keeps you standing. You see what I'm saying? True justice. Literally waiting on that to be done. You see? That's why He said, my counsel shall stand. See that? You know? This is why you want to have this word. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got to hope, or matter of fact, no, hold that. If you got to hope, matter of fact, no, go ahead and get that. Cease my son. You know what I'm saying? If you got your hope or your counsel from anything else, you finished. You're not going to stand. And that's why you see all our people falling out, and you see these so-called white people thinking, and all the rest of all these people thinking they can what? Come up against us. You see what I'm saying? Because they know we don't have nothing to stand on. They don't literally know that the same thing that, I don't even think a lot of them think like that, but let's say they did. The same thing they use to oppress us is the same thing we hoping on and got us standing up to them now. They would have never thought. That's why when they come up to us, they be like, what do you guys believe in the Bible? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you guys, you know what I'm saying? And then not only that, we believe in this, but we show you it's actually condemning you. You know what I'm saying? And then like the woman said last night, I seen you guys out here twice now. You see, basically she like, you continuing to stand. Why? Because we got the counsel of the Lord, man. We're in on the counsels of the Lord. These are the counsels of the Lord. That's the only thing that's gonna stand. You see that? Who got that? Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 19, verse 27.
All right.
Cease, my son, to hear the instruction that cause it to err from the words of knowledge.
Yep. You get the one in Isaiah that say they take counsel, but are not of my spirit. You see what I'm saying? And that, what the fuck is gonna happen to you? You know, you're not gonna stand. You know? You read that one more time, Mahar.
Proverbs chapter 19, verse 27.
Yep.
Cease, my son, to hear the instruction that cause it to err from the words.
Nope. Is it a thee there or no?
No.
That's it. Salaki.
That cause it to err from the words of knowledge.
Because nonetheless, they still directed to you, so they're gonna cause you to err. And thee being an old English word for youth. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord says, cease, my son, from hearing the words, the instruction that causes thee to err, man, from the words of knowledge. Because the minute you do that, you're not going to be standing no more. You're going to be what? Lying in the street. You see what I'm saying? With the rest of these niggas, man. While the rest of the heathen rejoice over us. Because that's really what brought this particular declaring the end about. Even though it's all of this got to be declared regardless. But you got different events. You got different scenarios that at different times, that occur at different times, that allow brothers or push brothers to bring out, you know, certain parts of the vision at different times. You know, and that's all the shit that really, you know, that's been happening, and particularly happened yesterday. You know? So if you can read that, get the one about the council, whoever got it. The one about, you got it.
It says Isaiah 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
Yeah, and that's causing you to do what? Lay in the great city, lay in the street of the great city, which is what? Spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, which is what this chapter is talking about. You see what I'm saying? This was actually going on. When we read that in Revelation, the 11th chapter, was this, it doesn't tell you how the hell they even got in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? In the that situation. How those dead bodies are getting there. But this is how. You got it.
Yeah. But not of me. And that cover.
One more time from top to line.
Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
That's right.
And that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit.
See? That's it, man. Go ahead.
That they may add sin to sin.
Yep. And what is sin? what the sin result in? What's the wages of sin?
Yeah.
There you go. So that's how you got all those bodies laying in the great city. Because they take a counsel, but not of the Lord, man. You see? Because when something is not standing, is what? Laying down. It's lying down. See that? So niggas getting laid down. And these heathens know how to lay you down. You see what I'm saying? Well, they think they can continue to lay you down because they what? They know you don't have nothing to stand on, man. You see what I'm saying? But now we got that back. So if you can jump back to that, Kazabah, that,
46:10.
yeah, yep.
Isaiah 46:10
Uh-huh,
says, declaring the end from the beginning,
uh-huh.
and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand.
Whose counsel?
My counsel shall stand,
Yep.
and I will do all my pleasure.
That's why you want to be in on these councils. All right, so getting straight into this now.
So hold the Sirach.
You got it, the 42?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. The water.
Sirach 42:19.
Uh-huh.
He declareth the things that are past.
There it is, man. Now, those of you that may be coming into this for the first time, that's what this is about. You know, he's declaring the ends from the beginning. Everything that going on to happen, right, and that's going to happen, was what? It was already declared. You know, because the Lord is, everything that going on to happen is what the Lord does. You see what I'm saying? What he allows. Ultimately, what he does, right? What he allows. And all of it, and there's going to be a lot of crazy stuff that's getting ready to happen, man. A lot of unbelievable things. You see what I'm saying? But you're going to believe it when you see it, man. Now, that's what makes this a critical thing. That's what makes this a faith thing. Because we go into this even though, or we believe this, right? Obviously, because we're going into it, so we believe this because we believe this even though we can't see it. You see what I'm saying? But these are all things that are getting ready to happen. That's supposedly unbelievable. But when you see them, you ain't gonna have no choice but to believe. You know? That's what this is. That's what this is about. So if you can read that one more time, Thor.
Sirach 42:19. He declareth the things that are past.
Yep.
And
all the things that happened in the past. So basically, this Bible, this word, Old Testament, Apocrypha, New Testament, what it does is tell you everything that's going to happen, but it also talks about all the stuff major stuff that ever happened. World War III, it's like World War I, World War II. You see what I'm saying? A bunch of just different events that took place, man. Hell, you can even read about Dr. King in the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
And for to come.
Yep. See? So there it is. So he declared the things that have passed and are to come. So we're going to go into some of those things. All right, so let's kick it off with, let's go to that Revelation 11:8 real quick.
Got it.
And we'll read down. Go ahead.
This Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
Yep.
And they of the people and kindreds.
Yep. And that's the situation that's happening right now. A lot of jakes can't stand up. You know, they see their enemies and can't do it. They lie down out here, man. They getting laid down. You know what I'm saying, by their enemies, man. And that's ultimately because they don't have the counsel of the Lord. They don't have the true thing to make them stand up. You see what I'm saying? And that's ultimately what this word, man. The visions to come. Because if you knew the visions to come, you would stand up. You see what I'm saying? You would. Because all the things, if you knew what was declared to happen before it happened, you would be standing up. Because you would know you on your way out of here. You see what I'm saying? You supposed to stand up for what you get, what you're written to get ready to do. You see what I'm saying? And that's put a foot up these people's ass, man. All right? Go ahead, bro.
Time. Revelation 11 and verse 9. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies.
See? That's everybody. That's all these people. That's what it talk about. Matter of fact, let me get I said, brothers, you get scriptures, bring them out. This is Micah 4. And to land me back on what the brother bringing out right now, this is Micah 4 and 11. it says, shit, I'm gonna start at 9. It says, now why dost thou cry out aloud? Is there no king in thee? See that? But it says, is thy counselor perished? See that? Jake tripping when you ain't got nothing to trip about. We got a king, man. You see what I'm saying? We got counsel. What you tripping for, man? You see what I'm saying? No. You know? You thought we had no king like the younger Jakes last night. You thought we wasn't royalty. You thought there was no way out. But you thought wrong. That's why he said, cease from thine own wisdom, man. You see what I'm saying? Cease from the instruction that caused thee to err. You thought that because these false pastors, but the Lord said, in the end days your eyes shall see thy teachers, man. You know? They gonna teach you why the hell you supposed to be standing up, what's gonna go on, what's happening. But anyway, this is Micah 4, and now I continue. For pains have taken thee as see, for pains, like hunger pains, man. This is, for pains, Salakia, have taken thee as a woman in travail. You know, we suffering, we going through it. We trying to what? Bring forth greatness, man. You see what I'm saying? We got to go through outright hell to bring forth greatness. You see what I'm saying? Like before, LeBron's mom, let's just use LeBron, right? His mom brought forth probably one of the greatest basketball players to ever live. You see what I'm saying? She had to suffer, you see what I'm saying? To bring forth that greatness, that chosen one. You see? The same thing with Michael Jordan's mom. The same thing with Michael Jackson's mom. Yahushua's mom. You see what I'm saying? Jacob's mom. You see what I'm saying? That's what, you know, so in order to bring forth greatness, you got to go through it, man. You see what I'm saying? Solomon's mom, you know? Let's keep going. This is Micah 4 and 10 continue. It says, be in pain, you see? And labor to bring forth, you see? Because you know, it's what they say, no pain, no what? No pain. There you go. Look at that shit. Oh, that's your phone. Okay, slop. Thought that was some YouTube stuff. Nothing to say. But anyway, and we know y'all gonna do that too, you know? So you people that listen, you human moderators. It says, Micah 4 and 10 continue. And labor to bring forth. Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion. So the Lord said, this is specifically talking about the Israelites, man. It's not saying that nobody else gonna have to bring forth greatness through pain. A lot of you people don't know nothing about that. You born with gold spoons. You see what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about that, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't in the gym, you know? We've been in the fucking gym, man. All right? So continue. It says, like a woman in travail, for now shalt thou go forth out of this city, you see, like a woman in travail. So just to, really, the birth is what? Bringing forth the deliverance, man. We got to go through hell just to get we got to catch hell, you know what I'm saying? We got to continue to exist just for Esau to, because Esau, he know the nuke's going to be shot over here and kill Jake. That's why he think he ain't got no issue with America being destroyed by nukes. Why would you be trying to wage war with people that can blow up something you care about? Because you don't, and the people you hate are here. You know what I'm saying? You so-called white people. All right, the elites. They know what the hell they doing, man. They brought all the, that's like y'all master plan, basically. You brought all the Israelites here just to wage war with other countries and get them to shoot missiles over here so you can try to take out all the Jake or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Because, yeah, you have Israelites still scattered out, but the highest concentration of Jake is here. All the tribes. And the top Israelites is here. You see what I'm saying? Majority of the top Israelites are here, man. You see that? They in the islands, man. They in all of America, man. Usain Bolt, that's South America. You see what I'm saying? You keep going. Everybody. Now, and a lot of the top so-called Israelites, you already done wasted, you know? From not just our celebrities, the ball players, and etc., but the high priest. You brought out the chief, so-called chief high priest, Ariad, no, man. You know what I'm saying? Men that knew this when niggas was worrying about what Ronald Reagan was talking about. When Dr. King, before Dr. King got his wig split, before John F. Kennedy was split, you had a man by the name of Albert Bivens You see what I'm saying? And a man by the name of Yaquad, you see what I'm saying, that was out, that knew about the Israelites when segregation was going on in the 50s, the late 50s and 60s. You see what I'm saying? And the men, pretty much the product that they brought forth, you already done took out, which is the initial thing, which was what? One West. Bought the whole fucking school out. They said it was over thousands. Know how many elders is supposed to be? All got bought out back in the world. All of them. Elder Tahar and Elder Gabarna, they got way more peers. Niggas in the world, man, they got bought out. You know what I'm saying? By the Rosicrucians. You know? A branch of the Illuminati. So-called Illuminati. But anyway, continuing, then you got it. This is Micah 4 and 10 again. It says, be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. Go, Shlaki, for now shalt thou go forth out of this city. You see that? So all the hell we caught, all the labor, all the rigorous fucking 9 to 5s these people made us catch, and they ain't suffer us, man. You see what I'm saying? While us not knowing who we were, beating us when we down, watching us stay down, never helping us up. You see what I'm saying? That was the very thing we needed for to get the hell out, to be helped. You see that? Stupids. Stupid ass people. It says, Micah 4:10 continue. It says, and thou shalt dwell in the field. You see? And thou shalt go even to Babylon. You see? And thou shalt go even to Babylon. There shalt thou be delivered. There the Lord Yahweh shall redeem thee from the hand of thine enemies. See that? You can read what you got one more time. I'll get the last one. You got it.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 9.
Start at 8 again.
Verse 8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves.
Don't the scripture say be long suffering? Basically have mercy. You see what I'm saying? Be patient. They ain't got no patience with us, no suffering, no nothing, no mercy, nothing. They couldn't even wait for Jake to get, like, here it is. We was brought here not speaking no English. The Southern Kingdom. And the Northern Kingdom didn't speak no English. Y'all wanted to pretty much, what's the word I want to say, merge. What is it when you become merged with a regiment? Not amalgamated, but what's the word, man? If anybody watching knows, just drop it on the comment board. But pretty much they wanted us to merge. Well, here it is. They want us to merge with their way of life, but they had no long suffering.
Integrate.
You can say integrate. What is it?
Integrate.
Yeah,
Integrate.
you can say that, but they ain't the one I'm exactly. But that's a synonym. That's a good one. But here it is. They wanted us to do that, and they another synonym. They ain't it. You know, the spirit to have it come up. It come up anyway. Here it is. They wanted us to come merge with them, right? But they did it with no long suffering. You see what I'm saying? Like, to the point of what? We got to learn English. But instead of them remembering, like, yo, these people, this not their native tongue, we just beat the hell out of them, we're going to start to call them stupid. You see what I'm saying? Illiterate. Dumb. Because we suffer, we can't really speak English good. Most of our people can't speak English. The Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom.
Acclimated.
Yeah, you can say, yeah. I think that's it. But yeah, I think that's it.
Acclimated.
I think that's the one. But yeah. But here it is, same, so it's the point, right? However many words you want to use, same point. But they had no suffering. They have, like, now. Ain't we stupid to them? Like, damn, give us a chance. Here it is, you want us to become you want us to merge with you, but you're not giving us the, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. So we stupid. You know what I'm saying? So that shit, read that one time, bro.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 8. and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
He can start at 9.
Verse 9. And they of the people and the kindreds and tongues and nations
I mean, all these other people. Go ahead.
shall see their dead bodies 3 days.
Here it is. We fucking dead in a dead state and physically dead. They see this whole time. Go ahead.
And shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves.
Give me some time to learn fucking English before you call me stupid. You know what I'm saying? Give me some time to accept that I'm conquered and I gotta learn English first and foremost. You see what I'm saying? Then time to learn it. But like, you stupid niggas, you dumb, don't know how to speak. You need to go back to, you know what I'm saying? Our people have sucked at trying to merge with the fucking ways of these heathens. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously Jake tried to, but it don't work. It's the Lord trying to show us. Niggas trying to celebrate Christmas, do it wrong. Niggas trying to be in Illuminati sacrificing, do it wrong. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? They got the stomach to do it. They on Instagram crying, screaming, yeah. My baby. And Esau ain't got no suffering in that. You humiliate them when they confused. They woke up in a nightmare. You know what I'm saying? Like Tyrese, like, where the hell am I at? You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown, like, where the hell am I at? The picture when he like this and shit. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Look, Michael Jackson. Exactly. Our people they couldn't merge with this, man. And these people showed, and nobody across the globe showed us any fucking suffering, man. And you see, you seen a testimony of it last night. And you so-called white people that was there last night, man. Yeah. You seen your own doing it. Did you finish that verse?
Yep.
We get this. To land me back. This is the point. This is Micah 4 and 11. Now also, you see, now also many nations are gathered against thee that say, let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion. See that? And because a lot of y'all know who he is, man. They look at us and know we the people that sin against the Lord, and he whooping our ass for it, we getting our ass beat left and right. Now, since I say that, brothers got anything? Bring out Deuteronomy 28 and jump to 10 and give me Deuteronomy. Go ahead, brother. And give me
Psalms
Deuteronomy 29 and 24.
Psalms 83 and 2. It says, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. It says, they have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. It says that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Yeah, how did they do that? You know what I'm saying? By giving us a bunch of bullshit to replace anything we can remember. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did. You know? It's like when you put a lot of cannabis, smoke a lot of weed, you're going to forget a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You replacing weed with brain cells. You know, you replacing brain cells with weed, but you replacing memories with fucking imagination. You see what I'm saying? Nigga always on a trip. That's why he don't remember shit. You know what I'm saying? You got some
No, that was it. Just going to the point that how these people know who we are, you know, and they take crafty counsel and make us forget, you know.
They make sure our bodies stay dead in those streets, you know.
Beautiful, man, because that's the point. Like he said what? They know who we are. Bring it out. Matter of fact, bring the other one out real quick. Then we get that one. 28, 29, and 24. Deuteronomy.
I got it too. Just in case.
Get Deuteronomy 28.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 24. It says, even all nations shall say, wherefore hath the Lord done thus unto this land?
Read that one time.
Deuteronomy 29, 24 says, even all nations shall say.
How many?
All nations.
There you go. See? It's all lined up. You know what I'm saying? Michael Ford just said the same thing. The end of the Revelation. The Revelation, the end all be all just said the same thing. It come down to all nations looking at Israel, obviously knowing who Israel is, and not having no mercy. after all of what Israel done went through, what you gonna get? Go ahead.
Con.
One more time. Or you can keep going.
Con. It says, even all nations shall say, wherefore hath the Lord done thus?
See? They know about the Bible. They don't read the Bible. They don't read about the Israelites. You think they ain't, you really think there's people walking around reading the Bible and Israelite, and they ain't walking around looking for them? You see what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, wherefore hath the Lord done thus unto this land?
See? Now that's the actual land. Go ahead.
What meaneth?
Because a lot of these people, Israel is filled with nothing but damn tourists. You know what I'm saying? People that ain't from there. They go there and Jake don't even know they from Israel. And people done been to their homeland before them. The pause on the brother. You good. But Jake don't even know they from Israel. Jake don't even know that's the motherland. Jake think the motherland Africa.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And here it is, you got people all over the globe that done went to Israel and done seen the place you from that you didn't even know you was from, and they done seen the condition of it. And they done seen the glory of it, even in this lower state. And they be like, because when you go to Israel, you're going to see all the desolate places. So if you ever traveled there, you'll be like, damn, like, this shit was bad. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying. So when you think all these people that are actually toured, you don't think, like most of the people you walk around and see, no matter if you at the damn Lollapalooza, you at the Taste, you at different fests, among all these, you among people that have been through many facets of life and traveled. A lot of those people have went there. You don't think they fucking thought about that? You see what I'm saying? Like, damn, why the Lord fucked that place up? You see what I'm saying? And looking for the people that caused that, you don't think they, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you go there and think of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, damn, like, it's like how we went to Cahokia. You know what I'm saying? You don't think, you forced to think. You like, damn, this people is really here and it's like desolate, you know? Whole time is us, you know? But just say that to back up the point. You got it, bro.
Con. It says, what meaneth the heat of this great anger?
You see? You go there and you look up Israel, type in Israel. You know what I'm saying? Ancient Israel. That shit look like the Lord hit it, man. See that? And that's what he's saying. They actually go take. That's a nigga getting off their itinerary, you know what I'm saying? And going into Israel and thinking, you know what I'm saying? That's this. A heathen. He said they going there and they looking like, damn, with all their money that they could have, because you know it take like a flight to Israel is like $1,300. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Con, it says
they got it though, off our backs. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna give us a ticket to go back home. Yeah. Don't even tell us we from there. They gonna tell you from Africa. They know you're black. Like dude last night.
Yeah.
That's that nigga whole fucking agenda. He was born in America. Okay, exactly. Do the prophecy. Go ahead.
He said, that's a old story.
Like that shit break me. Man, go ahead, man.
He said, Slack. It says, then men shall say, because.
See? Then they go, so that's telling you they're going to analyze it and try to figure it out. Go ahead.
It says,
so people, the Lord's saying there's people on earth that's been, you know what I'm saying, meditating on what the fuck going on in Israel, that place, what happened. And there's people, they've been doing it. They doing it on the low, but nonetheless, he's saying they doing it. See? Go ahead. And they've been doing it because it's been in the Bible. When was Israel set up? The 40s. 1949. You know, I believe the Balfour Declaration, man. When Israel was declared a state. You know? Go ahead, man.
It says, then men shall say, because they have forsaken the covenant.
Because who?
Because they.
See? Because they know, I just got off the fly, I know damn well I ain't no Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Like the video you posted earlier. He said, I know I'm not of the natural, I'm not of the people that God says, you know what I'm saying? You see, these people know.
That's what I say.
He could have went. It's a lot.
No, it's like he literally said, I'm not of the nationality. You know what I'm saying? I'm not of that race. You know what I'm saying?
Not the
so he completely, and he clearly basically said, like, I know
You guys
Pretty
are.
much you guys are, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying?
definitely
Just
said
be
that
short-winded, you know what I'm saying? But Salaki, right?
Yeah, but no, I mean that's it. You know, he read that one part one more time. He
Alright.
said they gonna say what?
It says, then men shall say,
See, prophecy. This a prophecy. It's so
Okay.
many little minute prophecies, man. Lord said telling you what people gonna think, how people gonna think, what they gonna say, what they've been saying before they even said it. You know what I'm saying? He said now they gonna what?
it says, then men shall say, because they have forsaken the covenant of the Lord.
So people gonna go to Israel, all these other nations, and they gonna see it's fucked up, and then they gonna obviously consider they not the Israelites, but then they gonna trying to consider when what happened, they gonna consider the Israelites. When they try to consider what happened to Israel, you're forced to think about the Israelites. Well, why the fuck ain't nobody talking about it? See that? Go ahead, bro.
It says, because they have forsaken the covenant of the Lord Yahweh.
You go, oh, because they broke their father's commandments. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, power for God of their fathers.
Read as is.
Con. It says, because they have forsaken the covenant of the Lord God of their fathers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Lord Yahweh, God of their fathers. Come on.
Salakia. It says, which he made with them.
See? Which he made with who?
With them.
See? People on earth know they ain't Israelites, man. These people openly knowing that they not Israelites. Because only the Israelites don't know who they are. Everybody else know who they are. You see what I'm saying? To a degree. You know? Come on.
Which he made with them.
Or I'll say it like this. Somebody else will know who they are before the Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Will know who they are. Come on.
It says, with them, when he brought them forth out of the land of Egypt.
Yeah, read to 29
Con.
or 28. That's it.
Con. It says, for they went and served other gods.
See? They gonna go there and break it down and trying to figure out what went on with the Israelites. Now, if they thinking about that, they gotta be thinking about who the Israelites are. See that? You gonna come back home from a 2-week hiatus in Israel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Journeying through Africa. You know how Esau do. He go,
Right.
you know,
You go all out.
and they let Esau go whatever hell he want to go. He can come in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't gonna say nothing. You know? He can go anywhere. And he gonna come back. And you think after all that, he ain't gonna be looking around for the Israelites? After his new, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
His money, what his money could buy him. He got the experience of Israel, what Christ was said to walk. Yeshua, because that's what they say, Yeshua. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. They know that Jesus shit out the gate, man.
Yeah, cuz.
They'll come to a nigga kicking that Jesus shit. They don't even want you to know it's why anything. You're nothing. Tell some Yeshua.
They be like, fuck it.
And you get busy with them. It's like, I know it's not Jesus, it's Yeshua. You see? Oh, so why you in my face talking about Jesus? And his name ain't Yeshua either. That's what Lord confounded your ass at. You know? Because he showed you our shit, but you ultimately can't understand it like us. You see? Come on, man.
It says,
It's like you go home, you go in my closet. You want to wear my clothes because they nice. You know what I'm saying? They look, but you put them on, but you can't wear them how I wear them. You know what I'm saying? You can put them on, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna hit the same.
that's like Ishmael that came yesterday.
Talking about some y'all tweaking, whatever the hell you said.
Yeah.
Hey boy, if you don't,
You trying to be me.
yeah, boy, if you don't get your ass up the street, go ahead.
It says, for they went and served other gods and worshipped them, gods whom they knew not, and whom he had not given unto them.
The Israelites not supposed to be even doing anything else. They're just supposed to be. They don't say Israelis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Lord said these people, they know who my people is, man. That's it.
No, there's more.
It's just verse 28.
Con. It
What
says,
verse you in?
that was the end of 26.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, verse 27, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against this land to bring upon.
See? And they gonna figure it out. Go ahead. Remember, that's somebody on their trip. Off the flight, with they babe, walking down the beach, enjoying the weather, seeing the palm trees.
Man.
And then they gotta walk into all the desolation, because Israel, for majority part, is desolate, man. They show you the only places like Tel Aviv and like the places where the so-called black Hebrew Israelites went.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Mona, that was desolate basically. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing there. You know? Look the Mona up. Go ahead.
Con says,
And that's one of the places the Lord basically had some mercy on and still fucked up. You know? Go ahead.
and the anger of the Lord Yahweh was kindled against this land to bring upon it all the curses that are written.
See? They know about the curses.
Yeah, con.
See that? Remember they said shall. He said they're going a man shall say.
Yeah, con.
That's what it said.
Con.
So what the why they playing like why everybody playing like they don't know?
We fucking curse, we
But besides that, why they playing like they don't know the Israelites curse? Niggas really come up trying to have a Bible conversation, but don't want to talk about the Israelites as if they ain't considered the Israelites. But that'll be a goddamn lie according to scriptures. The same book you say you want to talk about. So you in my face lying. Why? Because you know we the Israelites. Because you don't know how they talk about the scriptures amongst themselves. Go ahead, bro.
Con, it says, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against this land to bring upon it all the curses that are written in this book.
You guys always talking about Deuteronomy 48. We say, y'all gonna talk about the curses too. Yeah, we talk about them because it's the curses. But the Lord say, you people gonna talk about the curses too. See that? So what? You guys always bringing up Deuteronomy 28. Is that not what's going on with the Israelites? Go ahead.
Con, verse 28, it says, and the Lord...
Full of shit, man. Exposed. See, the Bible exposed everything, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And the Lord rooted them out of their land.
Of whose land?
Of their land.
No, everybody's land.
Of their land.
Come on. These niggas, he said these people know what's going. They know what's going on. They got the expenses, resources, and time to do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Off your expense.
Yeah.
Killing 7 babies. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do it because the abortion clinics make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, and the Lord rooted them out of their land in anger and in wrath.
Now, if they think about that much, that the Israelites would be rooted out of their land in anger due to disobeying them, you got to think just off of, what is it, context, subtext, I don't want to say hypertext. You could kind of say subtext and hypertext, but just off subtext, which is something, it's an underlying thing that's not verbally said, but you could pick up on it. You know what I'm saying? But just off the subtext of that, you would have to think, if you considering that the Lord kicked us out, rooted them out, you got to also think that they will be thinking about what? Where they may have went. See?
So we talk about us being scattered also in curses.
Now where? He said America. Did you say dude last night? He said America. He said you said you went from what he say Israel to
No, he said he was wrong. Corrected him. He said Africa. So he said from Egypt to West Africa. I'm like, no, we said from Israel to West Africa, and that was the part he missed. But
yeah. And he was like, well, you said he was basically saying I was lying, saying, well, he said I was lying. He's like, you said that you went from, what'd you say again?
Israel to Africa.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but no, then he said something about America ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right, exactly. That was his next thing. After he said that, right, he was like, America has nothing to do with that. So I'm like, that's the point that you missed.
Right.
They went from, after they got to West Africa, they went from there to America.
Right.
The slave trade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's trying to act like where they went is not to even be considered.
Yeah, not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Because if we gonna talk that talk, it's automatically gonna be America. Because where the fuck everybody at? See what I'm saying?
I said, if I can.
Here it is, Lock. Here it is. You was born in Israel as an Israeli, and yet your pale red ass in America.
It's here. You here.
But somehow the Israelites that was kicked out of the land, which the scripture saying you gonna think about. They not in America? Somehow you brought your ass here, because everybody else here. But somehow the Israelites ain't here. Where everybody is.
Everybody is.
Man, get the fuck. Go ahead, bro.
That's really just going into what I was really going to say. Like, the things that have been are the things that shall be. You see, in every other country, everybody wants to go to one specific place, and that's America. So why wouldn't the Israelites also be in America?
And And also, bro, to what you just said, everybody always flock to where the Israelites were at. The things in which have been are the things that shall be. You know, so.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, and the Lord rooted them out of their land in anger and in wrath and in great indignation and cast them into another land.
See? Now, when you go into the word, another, the old phrase, another land, that go back to the word Arsaret.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Which is in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, which the northern kingdom came to first. They came to Arsaret. And then when you go into the Jews know this.
Yeah, it's got it written in the Jewish encyclopedia.
Exactly, bro. You go into that, tell you that's what they got Arsaret meaning. All right, so you got it, bro.
It says,
so they know. You know what I'm saying? And who's the so-called Jewish people? So-called white people, right? Go ahead.
The ones that are pertaining to.
And then Yeezy put out a shoe. Kanye put out a shoe called the Arsaret, man. You see what I'm saying? Now, what is the word? Why would you put a shoe out called Arsaret? What does that mean? A lot of these names got meanings, movies and etc. Niggas don't look words up. Go ahead.
So like, just on top of that too, he got another pair of shoes called Azrael.
Yeah, Khan.
You know, but to the point, like, let's say, and cast them into another land, as it is this day.
See? To this day, this is what people thinking, man. He said right now. He said people saying right now, the Israelites has been kicked out of their land because they disobeyed the God of their fathers, broke the covenant which they made. You see what I'm saying? With the Most High, and now the curses are on them, and they're scattered till this day. That's 2021. That go now, man. What verse that is?
That's 28.
That's it, man.
That's it.
Bring the next one up, bro.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 10. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord.
See that who?
That thou art called by the name of the Lord.
Now, who the thou will be? Obviously, the Israelites. You see what I'm saying? So everybody, the Lord said, everybody on the earth gonna see that the Israelites, you know, are the Israelites. That's us, man. You don't call blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Of course, they're not gonna call you that because you're still under the curses. You under the bywords. They're gonna sit in your face and still play fucking games, man. Did you finish that?
Nah.
Go ahead, bro.
Thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee.
Yep. Now, keep holding that. What you was gonna say, Nakoya?
Oh, Salah.
And then, Mahar, bring back out what you had.
I'm gonna say, Esau ain't gonna say nothing because he's still hoping for his world to last forever.
Yeah, man.
That's why he can keep trying to push us to stay under the curse.
But it's all these people. Fuck Esau. You know what I'm saying? It's all these people. We talking about all people. Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 9. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half.
You see? Their bodies where? In America, man. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, man. They fucking seeing the state we in. They seeing us under the curse. As the Lord say, they considering in everything, man. These people know who he is, man. Go ahead.
And shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves.
They said, fuck you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like dude said last night, basically. Go ahead.
And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth.
People basically rejoicing that we down. You see what I'm saying? Now this is where y'all fucked up at. Micah 4 and 11. Now, matter of fact, keep going. Now, matter of fact, let me get this. Micah 4 and 11. Now also many nations are gathered against thee, that say, let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion. But they know not the thoughts of the Lord. You see, neither understand. Because they know the Lord's showing them. He allowing us to see this shit. You go to the museum, you can see. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go to Memphis, right? And they got the hotel where Dr. King was shot at. They got the bed, the food he was eating. everything still as it was the day he died. I've been there, right? You can go see all that, but you would never know the feeling because you wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? When it happened, man. You see? So you can see the shit, but you can't really understand that moment that day because you weren't there, man. So it's the same thing with this. So this is Micah 4, and with them seeing what? You know, Israel, and seeing that, you know, we was cursed and this, etc. But you don't understand, ultimately you still don't understand the scriptures. You don't understand the workings of the Lord, the mechanism of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? All they know is Hashem. The name did it to them. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know the name. A lot of them know the name, and it's dreadful. You know what I'm saying?
It's dreadful amongst the people, son.
Continue, Micah 4 and 11. It says, but they know not, 12, but they know not the thoughts of the Lord, neither understand they his counsel. What's going to stand? See? It says, and that's what he going to give back to his people. And that's going to cause them to stand. What's the brother holding? It says, for he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor. You see? Now it's going to be upon once that counsel is given back to us. So read that last verse you just read, bro, and read through, Baba Kasha.
Called Revelation chapter 11 and verse 10.
Yep.
And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another,
right.
because these two prophets tormented them.
Meaning the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Both people that was taken to another land, that were in another land. Asaret, meaning America, man. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Heavenly Father entered into them. And they stood up, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
See, that's what happens. After those days passed, and basically when that shit got played out to the Lord, he put the spirit back on them, man. He would put the spirit back on the Israelites, and they would do what? They would stand up again. How would they stand? Because he would give the counsel back. Because what stands forever? You can bring that back out, bro. Isaiah 46 and 10. And then jump back to that 28 and 10. Yep.
Yeah, Isaiah 46 verse 10.
Yep.
Declaring the end from the beginning.
Man.
And from ancient times, the things that are not yet done.
See, this is what they miss. They just they take their trips to Israel and party and go everywhere. They go to Prague, Germany, whatever the hell they go, right? But everybody gonna go to Israel, right? Because they done heard the great stories about Israel. And they see what happened. They consider the Israelites. They consider what they did. Okay, that's what happened. And then obviously they got to consider who the Israelites are. But the one thing they overlook is what the fuck was declared to happen at the end. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. And look, that's that torment coming back to them. That's why they overlooked it. But look, who torments? Serial killers, man, if you will. I ain't say murderers, I said killers. Chucky always came back, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Always came back. Yeah. You know? So of course you wouldn't want to mention it. Like that's heavy because that's the spirit, like that whole Candyman movie, that's the spirit of Yahweh Shah, man. You see what I'm saying? That's the spirit of Yasha Allah. They fucked dude up and they tried to paint. See, in the first one, growing up, the Candyman was painted to you like he was just he was the wicked, but really they fucked him up. That's what happened. He got murdered, I believe. You know what I'm saying? And then now in this new one, they showing you what they really going into it, man. You see what I'm saying? And he coming back is more articulated in this one. You know what I'm saying? Because the first one was some hood shit. You know, it was Cabrini Greens. People weren't even talking. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even talk that much in the first one. He wasn't even that much talking in that movie. But this one is more, like I said, articulate. You see what I'm saying? So when you listen to the shit they saying and you actually hear the backstory of Candyman, you hear like, oh, this another Brightburn. You know what I'm saying? That's what you hear. That's what that shit is. Now keep saying that by the spirit, because that's the truth, man. You know? That movie talking about the Israelites, man. Motherfuckers scared to talk, because my point of mentioning that, people scared to mention the name Candyman because of what he'll do, but it's really because they know what he, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, they know what they did.
Exactly.
On top of that, because it ain't like he gonna come do you wrong. Why the fuck would y'all be scared about us rising back up? Because y'all know we gonna be the light to y'all darkness. And it say that the darkness hate the light, man. That their evil deeds may not, they come not to the light, that their evil deeds may not be reproved. A lot of y'all supposed to get put to death. Why the fuck would they tell you an Israelite and you supposed to be putting their ass to death for certain shit they want to do? You know what I'm saying? That they not supposed to do, but they still doing. So they try to do that shit as long as possible, and it's too late. Lord, that shit done got played out. Y'all making fun of us, and now the Lord done put the spirit back on us, which is ultimately his counsel, which caused these bodies to rise again. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing, aka stand up again. Because that's the only thing that stands. Go ahead, bro.
It's Isaiah 60:2. It says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth."
Well, hold that real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead, Frank. Bring it. Just bring that back out. Then you got it, bro.
Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning and the ancient times, from the things that are not yet done, saying, "My counsel shall stand."
Saying what?
Saying, "My counsel shall stand."
So really, that's why they standing, because they got the Lord's counsel, and really they are acting as the Lord's counsel. You see what I'm saying? That's what caused them to stand back up. So obviously, that's telling you what the Lord gave the counsel back to them. He put the counsel back in them. You see what I'm saying? That's it. Go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 16:2. It says, "For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee."
And that go back into what? That go back into what the brother read. Shit, bring it out. 28.
Deuteronomy 28:10, "And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee."
Yeah, because once we come back into that Israelite state of mind, they're gonna be like, these definitely Israelites. Now, what the fuck does that mean? Uh-oh. This is Sirach 4 and 13. What you read again?
Isaiah 16:2.
Go ahead.
"For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his
do
glory
what?
shall arise upon thee,
Man, come on.
and his glory shall be seen upon thee."
Here we go. Micah 4 and 13. "Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass, and thou shalt beat in pieces many people." You see? "And I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth." You see that? So that's what's getting ready to happen, man. We done stood back up. The Lord is played out, man. That's the part you overlook. You take your ass over with your little itineraries and see what happened. Look at us in our face, come kick Jesus, because you see we talking about the Bible. The whole time you ain't gonna talk about it the way it actually is, man. Because you know what the hell it brings, what it comes with. And that caused you to what? Overlook what was declared from the ending, man. And that was the Lord giving that counsel back, us standing back up, arising, you see what I'm saying? Back up to put an end to your darkness, man. Put an end to you fucking people, man. To put an end to the shit going on this earth. That's why we gonna beat you people into fucking pieces. Because that's gonna get, the more darkness you take away, you end with what? Light. You see what I'm saying? Period. It's like when you got all the lights on in the other part of the crib, and you in a dark room, and that's due to you not having no lights on, obviously, in that room. But soon as you open that door, it let a little more light in, due to what? You taking the darkness away. You see what I'm saying? So the more you take darkness away, the more light is around, man. It's just how it goes. One thing establishes the good of another. See? So that's what the fuck we finna do. So we about to get you people back. Go ahead and bring the scriptures out. Revelation 18 and 4. You know, matter of fact, yeah, kind. You know? Go ahead and bring it out. You got scriptures.
Revelation
Bring
18
them
and
up.
4.
I want to get something right before.
Go ahead, bro.
This is St. John chapter 10 and 9. It says, "I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture." And I just brought that out just because the brother, you know, similar to, he just sort of used, you know what I'm saying, that door opening. You know, how shall that light that's gonna come through because when that door opens.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's it, bro.
You got it, brother.
This is Revelation 18 and 4. "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you.
Give me what's that? Galatians 6. Wages of sin. What's that? Romans 6.
Wages of sin is death.
Yeah.
Romans 6 and 23.
Yeah. Man, that out. Read that one time, brother. Bible Kashar.
Start at 4.
Yeah.
Revelation 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Yeah. Because the Lord, he basically the shit this place been doing, these people been doing in this place is played out now. It's over with. You know? Lord, he say, it's it. Go ahead. He about to fuck this place up. Go ahead.
For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her.
Hold that part. Go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 6 and verse 23.
Yeah.
It says, for the wages of...
Because the Lord said he remembered her what? Her sins. Now what does sins pay? How sins pay out?
For the wages of sin is death.
Yeah. That's say of the boss. You see what I'm saying? That's the work you've been putting in. You get what you put in. You know what I'm saying? You've been putting in sin. All right, here go your paycheck. What's the paycheck?
Death.
Go ahead. Is that it? Is that simple, man? You got it. The war.
Revelation 18 and 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
Yeah. How the hell did they award us? They beat the fuck out of us, man. You see what I'm saying? Any scriptures brothers got on that? You know, I got something real quick. This is Lamentation 2 and 15. It says, all that pass by clap their hands at thee. It says, they hissed and wagged their head at the daughter of Jerusalem. Didn't that fucking Poindexter dude do that last night? Yeah. He's like, a sign? The nigga that kept hitting the block? Yeah. Let me read that shit again. Let me read it, Salaki. Let me read it again, Salaki. This is Lamentations 4 and 15, 2 and 15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. Pass by where? The highways and byways. You go into that, it's it means the passings of life. You see that? People pass by, man. That's how you know you're on the highways and byways. It says, all that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem. And that daughter going into the race. You see what I'm saying? Because they didn't say daughters. It says what? Saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty? That's the equivalent of what he said last night. He said a sign. He was laughing. Like, bro, you don't even know what we can do to your ass. But that time is declared. That's how I said at the end. It's what what's declared at the end is what we gonna do to your ass. You know what I'm saying? This is continued. It says, the joy of the whole earth, all thine enemies have opened their mouths against thee. You see what I'm saying? Right. So he said, that's the shit we were finna reward to them. It says their mouth, it says Salaki, they hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. So we gotta swallow y'all ass up, man. You see? It says like a what? Like that lion that's gonna be roused up. You see what I'm saying? For brother wanna bring that out, man. You know what I'm saying? This is continue. It says Salaki, where am I at? It say we have swallowed her up. We have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we looked for. You know what I'm saying? They want to fucking get rid of us, man. You know? Why? Because they want to keep doing their darkness. It says we have found, we have seen it. So there you go, man. You know? It's let me see. Go ahead if you brothers got it.
You got a lion?
Whatever you no.
Rouse up.
Yeah.
Genesis 49 verse 9. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stood up. He couched as a lion and as an old lion. Who shall rouse him up?
See? These people, man. Exactly. You don't wake up a sleeping lion, man. A sleeping dog, man. But how much more a lion, man? You see what I'm saying? How much more a lion? And y'all actually waking up your Howard shot, man. He finna come back and he about to go fucking crazy, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen, man. You know? Because who been leading this? Going into what the brother brought out earlier, the tabernacles of Edom. You see what I'm saying? Give me Ezekiel, or I got it. This 36. Is, huh?
36.
Nah. 25. I dropped it. Let's come back to this. Ezekiel 25, the water. And 12, it says, because, Shlaki, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance. Because I was going to say that by the Spirit earlier. They hate us the most. You see what I'm saying? Because we was the one that was taken to another land. Y'all didn't take the northern kingdom to another land. They went to another land. They went to Arsareth. That's why I say Ephraim called to, by the Spirit calls to Arsareth, but it say it called to Egypt. They go to Assyria. We was fucking brought here, man. It says the southern kingdom. Shlaki. Ezekiel 25 and 12 continue. Because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Going back into that birthright hate. That blessing hate. You know? Because he said the days of mourning my father are at hand. Esau, he said the days of mourning my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. And before that, he said what? He said he hated, basically in his heart, he conceived that hate for Jake, you know, us, the so-called white man, you know. But anyway, and then ever since then, he's been pursuing it, you know. And he been, you know, he been counting the bodies. That's what it means when they say he weighed the violence of their hands in the earth. It says to revenge himself upon them. So he got that revenge. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. You see, he gonna kill your dogs. You see, he gonna kill your ass. All you so-called white people, gonna kill your animals. It says, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. It says, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, thus saith the Lord Yahweh. All right? So that's that, man. If somebody want to get Psalms, y'all got something?
I got something.
Go ahead, bro.
Micah 5 and 8 says,
brother, got something?
and the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles
You got something?
in the midst of many people
Psalm
as a
16,
lion
12.
among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep. It says, who if he go through, both tread it down, and tear it in pieces, and none can deliver it. And thine hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries.
Yeah, and then, but going into what the brother just brought out in Genesis 49, who shall rouse Judah up? That lion. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it means. Cause really, when you go back into it, they say all Judah's brothers gonna pretty much worship thee. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They're gonna follow Judah, man. So if you following Judah, you're gonna be in the spirit of Judah. You see, cause it say in Amos, it say two walk together except they be agreed. And then it also says, I was doing a lesson on that earlier, be of one mind. You see what I'm saying? And the mind is going into the spirit. So all the Israelites ultimately following Judah is going to have the spirit of the lion on them. So that's why it's written like that. You see what I'm saying? That Israel's going to be in the midst of many people as a lion. You see what I'm saying? That's what's going to happen. But it's going to start with Judah. You know? And then when it happens with Judah, it's going to trigger the rest of the tribes. And it's going to be over with. You know? Go ahead.
And all thine enemies shall be cut off.
And that's it. You know? That's why I say who can, what's that, 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, where it say who can, let me grab it real quick. 2nd Ezra 16, and I'm going to start at 6. It says, may any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Motherfuckers hungry for y'all, man. I know I am. It says, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble. You see? May anyone quench the fire in stubble? Now, who's the fire? Joseph is said to be the house of fire, to be as a flame. In Obadiah, the 1st chapter. And that whole chapter is dedicated, that whole book is dedicated to you Edomites, you so-called white people, man. You see what I'm saying?
It says, a lot. You said Esau, the stubble.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it says, or may anyone quench the fire which is the house of Joseph, in stubble, when Israel get on Esau's ass. It says, like the brother just said, it says when it had begun to burn. So that's it, man. So once the Lord really put the spirit on us that's going to help bring all these things forth, it's over with, man. The day he put that fire on Jake, for real, that's why he's spewing niggas out that's cold. You see what I'm saying? And lukewarm first and foremost, because you're not good for nothing. Here it is, he got to burn the stubble up, which is going to be Esau ass, but they can't be until you turn into fire. You see what I'm saying? So your ass out of there, man. But the day when he put that spirit on Jake, that fiery spirit, it's old. That's when Esau's going to be looked at as stubble now. You see what I'm saying? Like these months, you've been picking on me this whole time. You know what I do to you? That's when that spiritual power unlocks, man. Like you know? And then the lion, that's the king of the jungle, man. You know what I'm saying? It's over with, man. It's over with. You know? And y'all got the #1 lion waiting on y'all ass, man. And that's your Howard Shah. Brothers got something? Whatever you hold. Yeah, bring out whatever you got. Go ahead, bro.
Psalm 60, verse 12. Through God we shall do valiantly.
Yep, that's it.
For he it is that shall tread down our enemies.
Yep. That's it. Alright. If you could go to Psalm 68 real quick, bro, and jump to the end of the verse. We'll say he give his people strength. I believe that's in there. Baba Kushah. It might be
35.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. It's another one too, in 80. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, talk about.
Psalm 68, verse 35. O God, thou art terrible out of thy holy places. The God of Israel is he that giveth strength and power unto his people.
See, there it is, man. He gonna give strength and power to his people, man. Strength and power. What is that? Read that one time, bro. Baba Kushah.
Psalm 68 and 35. O God, thou art terrible out of thy holy places. The God of Israel is he that giveth strength and power unto his people.
Yeah, and that's what? That counsel. How you gonna do something? You can't. Who the fuck you think gonna bring forth these things? Binding their kings. The ones that know to do it. You see what I'm saying? And in the meantime, between time of you knowing this, you standing up because of it. Because when you stand up, you ready. You on deck. You see what I'm saying? For what? What you know to be done. That has to be done. These niggas laying down because they ain't got the counsel. That's why you got to be in on these counsels. As soon as the Lord put the spirit, the ones that's standing up is obviously is those that's been standing in the counsels. That's been hoping that's been keeping the faith, man. You see, and when that time come, it's over with, man. They're the first ones running through everything. You know? So, go ahead, bro.
Is Proverbs 8 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
Counsel is mine, and sound wisdom.
Go ahead.
I am understanding. I have strength. Says, by me kings reign, and princes decree justice.
You got it.
See, I bring that out. Esau's scared because he's, it says the kings of the earth set themselves, right? So they weren't set up by the Lord, right? But the men of the Lord are on earth right now, taking counsel, just like how you at least do, of all these other nations, right? So you guys are shaking in your boots right now, man.
And it's all you, once again, it's all you people, man. It's not just Esau, man. We finna get all y'all, man. Everybody. That's why the Lord had Ishmael walk up. He getting it too. You know what I'm saying? Ishmael about to get it. I got some real quick. This is Psalms 83 and 11. It says, but my people will not hearken to my voice, and Israel would none of me. So I gave them up into their own heart's lust, and they walked in their own counsels. And that's what? Why the hell you lying down? Because that's not the counsel of the Lord. It say the counsel of the Lord. He said, my counsel shall stand. You see? So that's why we stand up, because we in on these counsels. And now we the first one is in positions to do what the counsel is telling us to do. Because counsel ultimately is what? It's instruction. You see? And then at that point, that's when that's going to happen. If you could bring that back out, brother. Talk about it. 68.
Psalm 68, verse 35. O God, thou art terrible out of thy holy places.
Man, he's gonna be terrifying to you people, man. Through us. Come on.
The God of Israel is he that giveth strength and power unto his people.
Man, that's what's gonna be. Because basically, he gonna give us a power to where these people gonna literally draw it back to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be like people gonna be bugging out like it's some crazy shit going on earth. Like, nah, everything that's getting ready to happen, the way the Lord is gonna allow it to happen, and the certain things he's gonna have happen, which is us getting power and beating the hell out of these people first and foremost, because that's what we declaring, is gonna be looked at to only make people revert back to him. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go directly back to his name. There's certain things you see gonna only make you think about God. It ain't gonna be some shit to where somebody gonna attribute it to some aliens or some fucking comic book they read. Some shit, you know what I'm saying? They gonna think of the Lord. They gonna finally think about the Creator. You got something?
All right.
Go ahead.
2 Samuel chapter 22 and verse 33. God is my strength and power,
Beautiful.
and he maketh my way perfect. He maketh my feet like hinds feet, and setteth me upon high places.
Yep. Beautiful. Get somebody. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna go a little bit further. It says he teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms.
Yep. Somebody get Isaiah 41 and 10. And that's how it's gonna be. The Lord's gonna put power on us to where it ain't nothing gonna be able to stop us. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother brought out, was that Micah? Brought out the Micah, and then the other scripture. I don't know if you brought it out, but basically, nothing gonna be able to stop us, man. That's why. Oh, I brought it out. 2 Ezra 16. You ain't gonna be able to stop fire once it's on stubble, man. You see what I'm saying? It's unstoppable. Fire is unstoppable to stubble. Stubble can't stop fire. So anything y'all gonna bring is gonna be considered stubble. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna run through this shit, man. We're gonna run through it. Go ahead. Whoever got something.
That's Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. Fear thou not.
Matter of fact, bring that out real quick. That 28 and 10, then you got it, bro. And then I wouldn't, it's all good.
So it's Deuteronomy 28, verse 10. And all people of the earth.
Well, hold on. Let me finish this. I never finished the precepts. So this Isaiah Slaki, Psalms 81 and 12. It says, so I gave them up unto their own heart's lust, and they walked in their own counsels. Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways. Exclamation point. I should soon have subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversaries. The haters of the Lord should have submitted themselves unto him. Motherfuckers, when the power we gonna get, they gonna feel like he at the mercy of the Lord, man. Like, it's only, like, cause you, basically, the power he gonna give us is gonna make people start praying to the Heavenly Father to be delivered. Cause they ain't never seen no shit like this. But not knowing he the one that gave it to us. You got the damn weight of this nigga head coming off your hand, and he started praying. He said, oh, sweet Jesus. You know what I'm saying? God, please, niggas that was talking shit, they gonna be like, Yeshua, you know what I'm saying? What's this? Yahuwah? Watch. That's just how it's gonna happen. If you don't see what we doing is godly, it's gonna make, what we doing is gonna make you think about God. See? Because when all hell breaking loose, what's the first people do? Think about God. They got a two-way, oh God, please take it. Oh my God. Yeah. It's a lot. It says, the haters of the Lord, Yahweh, should have soon, Bahashim Yahushua, should have submitted themselves unto him, but their time should have endured forever. That's it. You got to talk about it. You got to talk about that.
Deuteronomy 28 and 10. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee.
That's it, man. And that's it, man. They're gonna realize, like, oh shit, these are Israelites, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I did read God give them power. Go ahead, Nakoya.
This is Psalm chapter 41, verse 10. It says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee.
See, he gonna give us that strength, like he said, man. You know, Because basically the time is getting ready to come where they're going to further try to get on our ass. Like, further not long suffer us. So where they're going to try to round us up and, like, kill us. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically just been having their way with Jake. That shit, and if this part, if this last round, the shit they got for this last round to come against us, if that shit was allowed to overtake us, we'd be done. It's genocide. It's genocide. That's why you think all this shit happening, the same shit's happening across the whole globe. Esau got lockdowns everywhere. Cause they trying to get Jake. They got this one plan is for Jake everywhere. But it's primarily gonna be here. Cause this is where Jake mainly at. So if the Lord allowed them to do it, we'd be out of there. That's why I say in Psalms, which I'll get real quick. This is Psalms 124 and 1. If it had not been the Lord Yahweh who was on our side, see our side, now may Israel say. If it had not been the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh who was on our side, when men rose up against us, they had swallowed us up quick. When their wrath was kindled against us, which take you to what? 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. You know? Let me grab that real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 16. And what? Because what does that word make? That should take you to what? The ending. Because that's what's said to be at the end. This is 2nd Ezra 16. And I want to say it's 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude. See, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. You see? And they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols. And that take you into what? This being brought about by Esau coming down with great wrath. As it tells us in Revelation, the 12th chapter. You see what I'm saying? And it say, as the ruler of the city is, so are the people. So when he unleashed his new world order, it's probably going to be some the Hebrew Israelites up shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's that wrath that's going to be kindled upon us. But that's why I jumped back here and said what? Psalms 124 and 2, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick. You see? When their wrath was kindled against us, then the waters had overwhelmed us, and the stream had gone over our soul. And the waters going into what? Those troops coming in. And those nations coming up against us. You see? Because think about it. The troops consist of many nations. You know? But continue. This is 2nd Ezra 16. And I'm sorry, 67. Behold, God himself is the judge. Fear him. Leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So God shall lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. See that? For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. These people tired of seeing us, man. Especially now that we rising back up, they definitely tired of seeing this. We telling them God hates them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They fucking hate us, man. If you don't tap in now, you done, man. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. There shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. You see? And that's going to befall these 2/3 Jakes that got their own counsel. You see what I'm saying? Because these niggas, remember, these niggas not physically lying down, they spiritually lying down. You see what I'm saying? They throwing in the towel. While Esau and these other nations still don't like them. You see what I'm saying? So when that time comes, they still in, and that's due to them being in their own counsel. So when those times come, Jake ass out of there, man. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to stand on. And then ultimately, you don't know what to do. That's the counsel. Instruction. Motherfucker don't know what to do. You supposed to be in these councils waiting on that power to come when that shit come. You know what I'm saying? Jake don't know that. Jake gonna sing to Jesus. That's what they gonna do. Niggas at home eating shrimp and lobster right now, man. Watching a fucking game. Talking shit, saying you crazy. Standing in their own councils, not knowing the look. They really, in the reality of the matter, in everybody's eyes, they laying down, dead. And these people are the same people that don't like you. So when they look at you, you know what I'm saying, and ready to take you out, they already know they're going to be able to do it. And that's going to happen. Really, you niggas going to be getting stumped out. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically that. Let me finish this off. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So that's it. It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same, which is ultimately why we finna get that power. Because they still not showing us mercy. And now you finna see the highest level of them not showing us mercy, which is gonna be in the form of them actually trying to fucking get rid of us, man. That's the times we in. Why you think all that shit happened last night? If they can put your ass to death, they'll kill your ass, man. You know? And the only ones that remember notice is those in this truth. Because these niggas not going to help you. They're not going to help us. Them niggas will watch you die. You know? A lot of 1/3 probably going to wake up during those times. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I said that people shall be willing in the day of thy power. Because a lot of these mothers going to try this shit with the men and the truth. And that's when the Lord going to put the spirit on them. And you're going to have 2/3 niggas at the moment standing around that's going to be converted off that power they see you get. They're going to be like, yo, how the fuck you do that? You know what I'm saying? And you're going to break it down to them. You know what I'm saying? And it's only going to be somebody that the Lord wanted. And he going to believe. You're going to say, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua. And that's it. You got to repent. You got to face the east. You're going to tell him to do. And that's how a lot of that's going to happen like that. Because at that point, you're unstoppable. Motherfucking rednecks going to be coming up to you. Boy, what the fuck you? You going to fucking hand going to turn into a gun. Nigga head going to turn into ground beef. You know what I'm saying? Minced meat. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10, it says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee.
Don't it say anything is the Lord's hand shortened that it cannot save? Go ahead.
It says,
is anything too hard for the Lord? Go ahead.
It says, yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Lord got a big right hand. You know what I'm saying? The spiritual power gonna be the hook. You know what I'm saying? That strong hook, man. The perfect shot. Go ahead.
It says, behold, all they that were incest against incest against thee shall be ashamed and confounded.
Meaning what? Everybody that wanted smoke, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that wanted smoke, they're gonna be like this incense, you know? It's gonna eventually go out. You know what I'm saying? That's what it means. Go ahead.
It says, it says, they shall be as nothing.
See? Like they never been. That's what it says. Go ahead.
And they that strive with thee shall perish.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt seek them, and shalt not find them.
Turn a nigga into ashes. You know what I'm saying? Ash to ashes, dust to dust. Go ahead, bro.
Even them that contended with thee.
Now that mean what? Little shorty last night that walked up, asked the questions, walked off. Dude was talking about the sign, them Ishmaelites, the nigga that walked past in the truck, and all you other people. You see? And then eventually, it's going to be you 2/3 niggas that didn't believe. Lord going to have us get you. Because at the times that shit has been happening to us, in these times, while we've been in the truth, we was fishing for you. And they're going to say what? The Lord going to send for many hunters. To do what? Hunt the same people that was being fished for. You gonna be kicking fucking. So you see brothers with the pictures that got women getting their motherfucking head kicked off. That's the nigga. She was somebody you was fishing for, but she didn't want to listen. You see what I'm saying? So you gonna now imagine in those times, and you think about it. You only sent to Jake to fish. So who are you gonna be sent to hunt? Jake. You gonna get the men sit on leads. The Lord gonna have a lot of moms and the truth that's been bullshitting. You gonna get took out, man. The Lord can have your ass marked and you don't even know it, man. You know? You got men in the truth that's not even really signed and crying. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man. Niggas think it's cool. You can't be signed and crying Captain Tazariak if you gonna take the fucking shot. So you gonna probably get hunted, man. You know? Go ahead, bro. Fucking Nate, these niggas partying and shit. A lot of niggas in IUIC gonna get took out, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all don't really believe. Go ahead, man.
If I can add,
Go ahead, bro.
just to say that in the day of affliction, there's no more remembrance of prosperity. You know, it says it's an easy thing for the Lord to reward a man in the day of death according to his ways, right? And that goes for all you Gentiles, man, who oppress the children of Israel, but for you 2/3, you know, it says judgment shall begin at the house of God.
Yep, that's it. You got it, bro.
Con. It says, thou shalt seek them and shalt not find them, even them that contend with thee.
Come on.
They that war against thee.
See, it's a war, and that's the counsels that's being taken against us by Esau, Edom, these elites in those councils. Like they putting together all the plans to come. Like how we was talking about yesterday, they got the cities mapped out in zones, wards, etc. You see what I'm saying? They got certain areas gonna get hit with Humvees. Some areas, some neighborhoods gonna get hit with an aerial attack based off how the city's set up, the structure, and the type of people that's over there. Because why do you think they do all this? Why do you think they have census? How many crimes and killings and murders are in certain neighborhoods? That give them an idea of the people that's there, the caliber. And then they looking, and then with the murders, why do you think they take the guns? Now they see what's in the neighborhood, what people are using. Esau deep, man. This shit war. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even thinking like this, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, they that war against thee shall be as nothing.
And ultimately, when they, in a lot of places, gonna get tanks sent to them. A lot of neighborhoods. We're gonna be fucking. That's the shit we're gonna be up against, man. Niggas gonna get SWAT team trucks. It's gonna be drones. They gonna bomb, and then Esau gonna get dirty. He gonna bomb a lot of neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Just cause for the fuck of it. And then you got niggas in the army that's nerds, that's trigger happy. So it's gonna be a lot of obviously big ass artillery. You know what I'm saying? Missile, assault rifles, etc. But all that shit is war, right? He said that's gonna be as nothing when it come to us, man. Cause think about it, if the Lord ain't on our side, we finished. All those different things, we done. Esau got shit Mons ain't even heard of, man. Mons worrying about an AK-47. That shit dated, man. That's old. You got those. You got those on video games. You know what I'm saying? Nigga at home with the AK. You know what I'm saying? Jake at home with the AK. Rondo had a rocket launcher. What the fuck Esau got? Go ahead, bro.
It says, they that war against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught.
See? Nigga, you gonna slap a nigga 50 miles. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like,
It's gonna be like that incredible, the original Hulk movie. That said when Esau had came up to him, he was like, "Show me what you got." His ass, he had smacked his ass, and his ass flew. The whole bones was broken. He had hit the tree.
yeah, that incredible Hulk spirit gonna get put out here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't shit stop hope. Once that spirit, because it's a spirit that come over hope. You know what I'm saying? That's that spirit of the Lord, man. That motherfucker, he can jump. You know what I'm saying? He be going. Yeah, he's fast as hell. Yeah, he be throwing tanks and shit. That's a big nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how Esau look at it. Like,
That's real.
Yeah, that's a big nigga. Some big green motherfucker. ahead, bro.
He said,
Yeah, the spirit come over him.
yeah.
You know? What's his name? Bruce,
David Banner.
David Banner? Yeah.
Whatever. Bruce
Who's
Banner.
that?
Bruce Banner, yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Con. It says, like, it says, for I, the Lord thy God will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee,
See?
fear not, I will help thee.
Now, what you think he gonna hold? What hand you think he gonna hold your right hand with? The same right hand. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have the power of the right hand in your hand, right hand. You gonna hit her, you know? Go ahead. We're gonna be ambidextrous in that day. You know what I'm saying? David said he teaches my hands to war. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking gonna know martial arts on some Neo shit. You know what I'm saying?
He said he make my legs like Heinz legs. It's a hope hopping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause them Hinds going to Impalas, which is the most agile creatures on the fucking face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? They ass got different. They can avoid shit. Hinds can get away from lions. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit real. Go ahead.
It says,
Matter of fact, get that in Job real quick. Job 12. Baba Kushah. Get that in Job. Let another brother get it. Another brother. Alright. Well, Job 12 and give me 7. Let's get 7. Go ahead, bro.
Job 12, verse 7. But ask now the beast, and they shall teach thee.
Ask who?
Ask now the beast.
Man, the impalas, the gorillas, the lions. You know what I'm saying? That little lobster thing you was talking about. Ask these, well, yeah. Well, that's the creeping thing. Well, the beast will be like cheetahs, gorillas, impalas. Go ahead.
And they shall teach thee.
See? They gonna teach you, man. The Lord gonna give us the ways of the animals, man. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, get that in Ecclesiastes 3 and 16.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 16. It says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. I said in mine heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
Man, it's a time. So it's a time where spiritual power needs to be on earth. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead. Nah, go ahead, Mar.
Kind. It says,
Just continue.
I said in mine heart concerning the estate of the sons of men,
That's the point. Come on.
that God might manifest them.
Might do what?
Might manifest them.
The what? The what? Read that again.
I said in mine heart concerning the estate of the sons of men.
The what?
The estate
Yep.
of the sons of men.
Uh-huh.
That God might manifest them.
Make them clear. What's their state? Estate. Come on.
And that they
And
might
that who?
see. And that they might see
Uh-huh.
that they themselves are beasts.
We're gonna go beast mode, man. We're gonna be like the animals, man. Go ahead.
Kind.
Like fucking Donkey Kong and shit, man. You know? Y'all like saying that shit, so that's what the Lord gonna do. He gonna have the animals' ways coming to us. That's why he said, go ahead, finish that, and then you got it, Tazabah.
It says, for that which befalleth the sons of men, befalleth beasts.
Yep. Woo, man. You can finish. That's it on the verse?
A little bit more.
Go ahead.
Even one thing befalleth them.
Uh-huh.
As one dieth, so dieth the other. Yeah, they all one breath. So that a man have no preeminence above a beast.
Go ahead, bro.
Job 12 and 7.
Now, a beast can't have any preeminence above us. Come on.
But ask now the beast, and they shall teach thee.
Man, come on.
And the fowls of the air, and they shall teach thee.
That's those fowls. Who in the air? Flying.
Birds.
Yeah.
Birds.
Doing what? Flying. See? That's why he have us studying the animals. Why the fuck would he make an animal so fast, but I can't run like that? Why he make a thing built like me, but it's 6 of me, a gorilla, but I don't got that strength. You see what I'm saying? But I'm Yasser Allah. Because there's a time where you will see all these things and realize your destiny. You see what I'm saying? We're going to be equipped with all that, man. Go ahead.
or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee.
Mm-hmm.
And the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee.
Man, you're gonna be like, damn, Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Go ahead, Nakoya. We gonna close out on it. I got one. Go ahead.
It says,
We keep going all day.
Isaiah chapter 41, verse 14, it says, Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord,
Yep.
and thy Redeemer.
And what's heavy about that word? The brothers was going into that. The brothers of the Mississippi camp. That worm going into what? It go into corruption, but really, it's a time when he calls us a caterpillar. When he talks about the caterpillar. A caterpillar is what? It's a worm. Caterpillars do what? They go into really this by the spirit, right? This one even what I was about to say, but this by the spirit. A caterpillar does what? It changes its forms.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? It go into a cocoon and then it manifests its true stage. You see what I'm saying? Facts. Now, what I was actually gonna say, this what they was going into. Caterpillars eat away at things. That's a society.
Yeah, they do.
You see what I'm saying? So that's that. So really, that worm translates to caterpillar right there. That's why he put it right there like that. Go ahead.
I say also, real quick, that worm, well, obviously, like the brother said, it manifests to its true being, but that worm
Caterpillar.
it don't fly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of.
It's subject to the ground. You know.
At its first stage, a caterpillar don't fly in its first stage. You know what I'm saying? But only do you know, it will be put through a time where it will be forced to what? Manifest its true nature. You see what I'm saying? But in order for it to get to that true nature, it has to go through those times. You see what I'm saying? Those times is what? Jacob's trouble. You see what I'm saying? And ultimately too, worms do what? They eat dead bodies. You know what I'm saying?
It's like maggots. Maggots are another form of worms.
Right. Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 41, verse 14. It says, Fear not, thou worm Jacob.
Yeah, fear not, thou worm Jacob. Go ahead.
It says, And ye men of Israel,
Mm-hmm.
I will help thee,
Mm-hmm.
saith the Lord,
That's right.
and thy Redeemer,
That's right. Go ahead.
the Holy One of Israel.
Like this we see.
You guys filming?
Yeah. We don't film.
Oh, okay. I don't mean to interrupt you guys. It's just after hours, the park is closed.
Yeah, we about to be done in like 3 minutes.
Okay. Is it some kind of Bible stuff?
Yeah.
Religious stuff? Yeah. Okay. I don't want to interrupt you guys, like I said, but if you guys could wrap it up pretty quickly, just because since the parks are closed, we don't want any trespassing or anything like that. Okay. Is this like some kind of school project or something?
Yeah, we just read the Bible. Read the Bible and put it online.
Okay. The reason why it's in a park at night?
Nah, we was out here a little earlier and they just went over.
Oh, you guys have been out here since it was light out?
Nah, not literally like basically sunset.
Okay. All right, man. That's fine with me as long as you guys finish up pretty quickly, okay?
Yeah.
What's your name, man?
Sean.
Is that SHAWN?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's your last name?
What you need my name for?
So you being out here after hours could be considered trespassing, which means I just need to identify you. I don't need to get everyone else's information, but
Okay.
what's your last name, man?
Borders. BORTERS.
Okay. And your date of birth, man?
2/28/91.
2/28 of 91? Okay. All right, thanks, Sean.
All right, no problem. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 41, verse 14. It says, Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel.
You see, and that's all on film. You see what I'm saying? So this is why this not no game, man. You see what I'm saying? Like the Lord, He really want to see where you at, man. He want to see where your faith is at. So long as you go, all these things is illusions. You see what I'm saying? This is why we reading this. There's a time that's gonna come where it ain't gonna be all peace no more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be, you know. So right now we still in a time of agreeing with our adversaries, but this is gonna be a time where the adversary is gonna want to take your life. You see what I'm saying? So what do you do in that moment? You still keep the faith. You go to Yahweh Ba'ashem outside, know He is. That's why I say sit still and know that He is. You know? And we gotta be wise as serpents. They ain't get my fucking name. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. But I ain't lie either, did I? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 41, verse 14. It says, "Fear not, thou worm Jacob,
Y'all last week, man.
and ye men of Israel."
That's a little young dude, too. I'll kill his ass. You know what I'm saying? I'll kill him. Go ahead, man.
It says, "I will help thee,
Yep.
saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer."
Lord gonna kill his ass, man.
Come.
Exactly. Go
Come.
ahead.
Says the Holy One of Israel.
That's right. 'Cause look, you gotta think the angels with us. You know, but chariots out here. But go ahead, let's finish. Go ahead.
Come. It says, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument."
Because remember, it say what? Rulers are not terrors to good works. Matter of fact, let me grab that. You know, this is Romans 13:3. It says, I'm gonna start at 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God. Yahweh Bashem El Shah. The powers that be are ordained of God. He sent him up there. You see what I'm saying? It says, whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of God, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. You see? That's what happened to Jake. For rulers are 2/3. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil, without then not be afraid of the power. You see that? That do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. And that's what they say to us all the time. We doing good. You can't say we doing bad. You see what I'm saying? It's a laughing conversation and shit. But go ahead, man.
It says,
Where you at?
verse 15.
All right, just read through 17. That's it. Go ahead.
Isaiah 41:15. It says, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains, and beat them small, and shalt make the hills a chaff."
And that's what the government. What consists of what's a part of the government? The police force. Go ahead. We're gonna beat their ass small. Go ahead.
It says, "Thou shalt fan them,
Yep.
and the wind shall carry them away."
And then they're gonna get hit by the nukes.
Yeah,
Every police department in America. Go ahead.
It says, "And the whirlwind shall scatter them."
And that's the chariots. Chariots gonna come burn their ass up, which is sitting right here. Go ahead.
"And thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, and shalt
He gonna prove it. The Lord not a man and he shall lie. Come on.
glory in the Holy One of Israel.
That's right. Go ahead.
When the poor and needy seek water, and there is none,
Yep.
and their tongue faileth for thirst, I, the Lord, will hear them. I, the God of Israel, will not forsake them."
He's not gonna forsake us. And I'll end on this. It says Luke 24:49. And behold, it says, I'm gonna start at 48. And ye are witnesses of these things. And behold, I send the promise of my Father upon you, but tarry ye in the city of Jerusalem until ye be endued with power from on high. Alright, so with that, we're gonna go ahead and close this out. Give all honor, praise, and glory to Heavenly Father in the name of his Son. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Wahakadash. The water Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for the Holy Spirit allowing us to come out here. Hey, till next time, Shalom.
What if I just talk to you?